I've spent a good deal of my life working with no budget. When you're working with little or no budget, you don't have the luxury of being able to pay people to do every different kind of job. So I learned a method that brings in amazing abilities and talents, engages a lot of people into a project, and yet does not feel like a burden, either to them or to me. So here's the secret. If you ask people an open-ended responsibility, most people will say no. If you ask people to do something that they like doing, that is for a short time and that is reasonable, then I would say 95% of people will say yes. And if that person does that, and then I tell her, thank you, look how great that looks. You did such a beautiful job. She is then going to say to me, is there anything else I could do? You need to be on the lookout for people who like to do certain types of tasks. Maybe you meet someone who's a natural artist. They love to draw. So I would say to that person, could you come on Wednesday night to our play practice and could you sketch out on the backdrop the scenery so that we can paint it in? Okay, I'm not asking her to create all the scenery. I'm not asking her to build the sets. I'm not asking her to do all the painting. I'm just asking her to do the one thing she's already very good at. And it's a finite period of time. I can, again, almost guarantee most people will say, yes, I can come on Wednesday night for 2 hours and I can sketch out the outlines of the scenery. But once they come and they do that, and then they see, oh, this is actually really fun. And probably 85% of the time, the person is then going to turn around to me at the end and say, well, by the way, do you need help with the painting in of the scenery? And of course, I'm going to say, yes. And then they come the next night and they get started with the painting in. And they're showing others how to do it, and they're giving advice, and they're showing techniques and so on and so forth. Fantastic. They have a great time. The other people have a great time. And they're going to say to me again, is there anything else I could do? By the end of the play, that person may have actually done 10 jobs. But if I said in the beginning, would you be the entire designer for the whole play or something? They're going to say no. Think about what people like to do. What do they enjoy? And then think about their time and value their time. And then ask them to do something that they like to do, that they can do, they have the skills to do, and that is a limited time. And then when they do it, thank them and give them credit. You honor them, you respect them, you mention their name, you write their name, you promote them. If they need a recommendation letter, you write them the most glorious recommendation letter in the world. The reason is, again, when people feel thanked, valued, appreciated, and they have done something that they like doing, they will continuously come on board and work with you because they can trust you. So that's my secret. You can get impossible things done with no budget.